Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be going through my travel skincare. I thought I'd do a what's in my travel skincare bag because I was actually meant to do this when I went on holidays. However, I ended up not filming it, but I was thinking to myself, this is the skincare that I pack regardless if I'm going on holidays or if I'm going just in the road. So I thought I would show you guys what is in my skincare bag. I also have a what's going to be in my travel makeup bag coming. That'll be the video after this, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. But let's just go through what's in my skincare bag. So first of all, the little bag is from Kate Spade. She's looking a bit worse for wear, I have to say, but she's perfect. She literally fits all my skincare and yeah, I absolutely love her. So I'm just gonna start pulling out bits from the top. Okay, so the first thing that is always with me is some pimple patches. At the moment I'm getting quite big sore pimples at the moment, so I'm always carrying these with me. So these are the Starface Hydro Star pimple patches. If you don't know what a pimple patch does, it basically helps to absorb the kind of like fluid that's within your pimples. It reduces the appearance of inflammation and it shrinks spots while looking cute. These are really good. They really do pull out the impurities that are in your skin, and I also find as well they just make them go a little bit quicker. So I always have these on me. I actually only have one left in this. If I show you, I literally only have one little star left in it, so I will be restocking, but I always have these with me. Next, I always pack my Bioma Hydrating Milky Toner. This goes absolutely everywhere with me. If you're someone who tends to have a broken skin barrier or who just needs a lot of hydration, even especially when you're on holidays, the sun can be quite drying on your skin, so I always pack a hydrating toner. So the Bioma one is currently my go-to, and it's been my go-to for about a year now. So yeah, I pack this. Next is a cleanser. I tend to bring a travel size cleanser with me. This is just the travel size one that I have at the moment. This was in the August Look Fantastic box. I will leave that linked up in the cards. But this is the Medicate Gentle Cleanser. This is just a foaming cleanser. I just like to pack a travel size one with me. At the moment I don't have my second cleanse in here because I actually don't have any second cleanses or first cleanses at the moment, which is usually I can't speak, a cleansing balm of some sort or a micellar water. But my always go-to cleanse is just a normal cleanser. This one I really like. It's really gentle, it doesn't irritate your skin, and yeah, it's really good. It's 30 mils. No, it's not. It's 40 mils, which is the perfect size for travel. Okay, next is a sunscreen. I actually have two different sun creams in here. Now, you're probably going to be like, Leah, why do you need two different face sunscreens? But I'm going to tell you. The first one that I have is the Ultraviolet. Oh my god, there's a little lash stuck to the bottom. It's the Ultraviolet SPF 50 Plus Queen Screen Luminizing Skin Screen. This is what it looks like here. This is the big bottle. It is 50 mils. The reason I love this one is for when I'm not wearing makeup. This is great for me because it is super glowy. It's nice and thick, so it adds kind of like a moisturizing element to it as well, but the glow on it lasts all day. It's not one of those, you know, sunscreens that once you wear it and once it kind of sinks into your skin, the glow is gone. The glow remains, and so therefore it looks so good when you're not wearing makeup. It just gives your skin a bit of a healthy glow and kind of just a bit of a luminosity, and it's not glittery, which I love. So this is my perfect sunscreen for when I'm not wearing makeup. Then my favorite sunscreen at the moment for when I am wearing makeup is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Fluid SPF 50. It's fragrance free. The reason I love this, you would think that putting the luminizing one underneath your makeup would look great, but the problem is with that one, where it's not with this one, is this is fragrance free. A lot of the time when I have sun cream on, you know that smell of sunscreen? The smell of sunscreen lets me know it's going to irritate my eyes, but because this is fragrance free, I can rub this all over my face, let it sink in, and then when I start to do my makeup and you know my brushes are moving the makeup around, if any of the sun cream mixes in with the makeup and say gets around my eye area, it's not going to irritate it, because that's what happens a lot of the time when I'm doing my makeup, is my sunscreen either hasn't sank in fully, or even if it has, there's just maybe a little bit too much still sitting on the top of my skin. So therefore when I start pushing my beauty blender around the place, or like using something that's on my face around my eyes, the sun cream then transfers and then I get really irritated eyes. They start leaking, my makeup gets messed up. Whereas this one is fragrance free, so I tend to not have any issues with it when I'm doing my makeup, and it is really, really good. It's super hydrating, which I love, because again, sun cream can sometimes not be that hydrating. It's super hydrating, it's fragrance free, it still has SPF 50 in it, and it dries super quickly. So yeah, absolutely love this. Back into the bag of goodies. My usual eye cream, you guys see this every single time I talk about skincare. It's the CeraVe Eye Repair Cream. If you don't know, get to know. This is literally the best eye cream in the world. It is a fraction of the price of the higher end ones. I think it's maybe €12 at best when it's on its expensive day. This is so good if you're someone who suffers with irritated eyes, dry eyes, eczema eyes, anything like that. This is the eye cream for you. It's super hydrating, it doesn't irritate your eyes, and this is the only thing that has kept my eye eczema away. So yeah, I'll always recommend it. My current moisturizer at the moment, this is the Aveeno Calm & Restore Oat Gel Moisturizer. If you're someone who likes a gel moisturizer but sometimes finds it to be a bit thin, this is going to be your go-to. I know Molly May talked about this because I think she compared it to the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream or the Water Cream or something like that. But as you can see, it's got a super light gel texture, but I still find it to be really hydrating. I'm nearly out of mine, as you can see. It's really nice. In the beginning, I kind of felt like it didn't do much, but then I feel like I was expecting too much because of the hype, whereas when I actually took a step back and realized that it was just a really good moisturizer, I've been enjoying it so much more. This is actually both my day and my night cream, because it's a gel moisturizer. It soaks in really quickly, that I can do my makeup, and then on an evening as well, it just is super hydrating, and then it also means I can put an oil on top, which leads me to my next skincare item, which is the Bioma Hydrating Recovery Oil. If you have not heard of slugging your face, I would really recommend getting into it. A lot of the time it's to do with Vaseline, but you can also do the same with oils, and to be honest, I think it might be a little bit better for your skin. Don't quote me on that though. But basically what I do is I do all of my skincare, so my serums, my eye creams, all of the rest. I let it sink in, and then about 10 minutes later I then put on the hydrating oil. What this is going to do is it's basically going to lock in your skincare. So you know the way when you do your skincare and it all dries in, your skin's then dry. Obviously with an oil, as we know, oil and water don't mix, so this is going to sit on top of your skin and protect it from anything. So especially if you're someone who gets sunburnt on their face because they didn't wear their SPF, or maybe their SPF wasn't reapplied, or whatever the case is that you got burned, this is really going to save your skin, because it's going to trap the hydration into your skin and not dry it out and cause those cracks and peels and that really annoying dry sunburn. So yeah, this is the go-to for when I'm on holidays, or just in general on an evening. I love oil in my face. Okay, next from the bags of tricks. Okay, this is something I carry everywhere with me. It's the Caudalie Instant Detox Mask. It's tight in pores and removes impurities. If you're like me and at the moment your skin is just all over the place, this is going to be your rescue mask. I find any of these detox masks are great if you are really needing to just calm down spots that aren't calming down. I'm not saying it's going to get rid of your spots, but it just calms them down. It pulls out the impurities a lot quicker, so it's going to speed up your recovery. That mixed with the pimple patches is going to be your best friend, but this just really calms down my skin. It removes kind of like the texture of the bump or of the spot or anything like that, and especially when I'll be wearing a lot of sun cream and stuff like that. If I'm traveling, or just in general you're wearing a lot of sun cream, it's great to do a detox mask at least once a week. I like to do mine twice a week, just especially if I have like a lot of spots like I do now. Like you'll see, I'm just breaking out constantly at the moment, so I like to do this twice a week, and it just helps them keep at bay, and it allows my makeup to sit nicely on top, and then it removes all the impurities like the makeup and the sun cream and everything like that. Okay, to go with my eye cream is my beloved L'Oreal Revitalift Filler Eye Serum. If you don't know, get to know. I always say if you're going to layer your skin with serums and then put on a moisturizer, why wouldn't you do the same for your eyes? I personally find that the only way my skin around the eye area is hydrated is when I use both a serum and a moisturizer. So I use this before I put on my CeraVe eye cream, and what this does is it just gives an extra layer of hydration that my skin soaks in, so then when I do put my moisturizer on top, my moisturizer isn't the only product that's being sucked in and then dried out. At least it has 2 layers of moisture to slowly over time take in, so my eye area is always plump, it's always looking its best, and it's always prepped, especially for makeup. This one I find to be best. I always only pick it up when it's on Boots €12 Tuesdays, because otherwise I think it's like nearly 30 quid, which who's paying that for an eye serum? Speaking of serums and toners, I have the Fresh Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. This is just a little mini of it, if we can get it to focus. There we go. This basically just brightens your skin again. Although the sun is great for the vitamin C and making your skin all glowy, it can also dull your skin quite a bit. So I like to bring a little essence or a little toner that is going to brighten back up my skin. This says it protects and visibly repairs, it boosts luminosity, it has antioxidants and advanced metabiotics. And yeah, basically you just use it before your serum. It just gives your skin a bit of a glow and it just helps repair the skin. Like I said, when you're in the sun or just even just everyday pollutants, they just dull out your skin, so it's nice to bring a bit of luminosity back. Then we have a mini of my favorite serum of all time. It's the Caudalie Vino Perfect Brightening Dark Spot Treatment. This is just the mini. You can get these in like the little sets that they have. If you don't know about this serum, get to know. This goes with me whether it's on holidays, whether it's sitting at home, whether it's traveling 5 minutes down the road. This comes with me. If you're someone like myself who has a lot of freckles, a lot of dark spots, not that there's anything wrong with them, but if you're someone who just likes to keep on top of them, this is the best dark spot serum. Over time it has radically reduced the appearance of my dark spots, and especially when it comes to my freckles. I had a video pop up on, you know, your memory section of your photos, where it was like literally that day, like I think it was like 4 years ago, before I'd started using this serum, my freckles were so dark, so dark, and now they're super light. They're like, you barely even notice them. Not that there's anything wrong with them, I love my freckles, but I just didn't realize how much of an impact that this would make. And this has been the only consistent dark spot serum that I've used in my routine, as well as like vitamin C's and stuff like that. But this one is literally proven to be, I think it's something like 100 times more effective than vitamin C serum. So I know it's this. So this comes with me absolutely everywhere. I get to use every single morning, and yeah, I absolutely love it. And the travel size is just super cute. And then lastly, the one thing that I always bring with me, because one, I don't tan naturally, I'm pale as anything, two, I fake tan, so therefore I need to have tan on my face, is this. This is the Bondi Sands Pure Self Tanning Sleep Mask. It's for all skin tones and it's got hyaluronic acid and vitamin C on it. It just looks like this. Again, this is just a little mini. All you have to do is mix this into your moisturizer, pop it on your skin, let it soak in, and then over the next couple of hours it develops into a lovely light tan. I mixed this in with this moisturizer last night and I got a beautiful light color on my face that still matches my body, but it doesn't look super dark and super fake. The good thing about this is as well is because it's not physical tan, it's kind of a clear tan. It comes out like a little, I'll show you. It kind of comes out a bit yellowy. See it there? It's kind of a bit yellowy. Because it mixes in with your moisturizer, it doesn't transfer onto your sheets. It ends up staying clear, so you're good to use it in hotels. And then obviously having the hyaluronic acid and the vitamin C is going to brighten your skin. The hyaluronic acid is going to hydrate your skin. It's just the perfect face tan. It doesn't break me out. My skin absolutely loves it, and it's super easy for travel. So yeah, so guys, that is absolutely everything that is in my travel skincare bag. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing what's kind of like my go-to's to bring with me, you know, my holy grails, the stuff that like I always use at home that I want to be using abroad. Obviously sometimes you have to pick up the minis of stuff that aren't your usual go-to's, but I will always make sure that these essentials are in my bag. Obviously then you have the body washes and the body creams and all that, but that's a totally different story. I'm not too fussy with that. But with this is my go-to skincare routine when I'm traveling. It's something that I bring always with me. I will never downgrade from any of these products. I will never upgrade. These are my go-to's, and this is what I think that is the best skincare in my opinion. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Look out for my travel makeup kit, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.